Hi, welcome to another video by Ian Petrie from Ian Petrie's Photography. Today I'm going to talk to you about the information I take on every wedding booking, the sort of information that could be really useful for you when you're doing your weddings. Okay, stay tuned, check out this example of some of the images I take, and then we'll come back and we'll talk you through it. Great, nice to see you back. Hopefully you like the sort of examples of what I do and the sort of quality I put out there. So hopefully this little tutorial will help you if you're just getting into wedding photography. The whole idea of this channel is to help aspiring photographers get off the auto settings, if you will, and start progressing into a business for yourself. Do check out my other channels about how to do wedding photography as a business tutorial. Got that in previous channels, and also other aspects of it, from waterfall photography to astrophotography, the works. Okay, right, so whenever you get a wedding inquiry and you get to a consultation period of time, I always have a set form that I go through to get what I need. So they always have the bride's full name, groom's full name, their contact details for both of them, including email addresses for both of them. Now the reasons why I have this is because if I need to call them on the day, I can do, okay, or if I need to call them beforehand, I can do, okay. Also the email address is because when I actually draft up the contract, I send it via email, which they can digitally sign online. Once they've both done that, then they'll get a copy that they can download. I can download a copy, and it's all got on there, including their IP addresses, etc. The company I use for that is Signables. I am not affiliated with them in any way, so that's just a little caveat in there. It's just the company I use. There are many other companies out there that you can do it. Okay. Now after that, I also want to include the client's full address. Okay, as I want to know where I'm going to be delivering images to after. Okay. I also like to actually capture the family members, so the mother and father of both sets, who the best man is, who the maid of honour is at the very least, okay, and any emergency contacts. Okay, they're the fundamental parts that I need on any bookings. Okay, now from that I like to get a timestamp of what's happening. So when's prep going to start? When's the car coming to pick up the bride? When is the wedding actually starting, so I know how much time I've got between prep to get to the reception if it's in a different place. It's not reception, sorry, the ceremony, if it's in a different place, okay? Because then I need to factor in when I need to leave, okay, to get there. Ideally, shot with the car, then I'll go off, get them to wait 5 or 10 minutes before, so I can get a chance to get there, park, and then start getting a couple of shots of the grooms, get them all into the ceremony before they arrive, and then I can then get shots with the car with all the bridesmaids, etc. Yeah, with me so far? Good. All right. So then I'll have when the ceremony finishes, I'll have timestamps of when the wedding breakfasts or speeches are. So then we know how much time we've got in between to do your group photos. Yeah, and the newlywed portraits. And these are the things you can articulate to your clients, going, right, okay, you're going to need an hour for your group photos, for example. I always go with the example of, if you imagine 2 to 5 minutes per group to organise, make sure they're looking the right way, make sure there's no blinkers, and if you've got 10 shots, that's the best part of an hour, okay? Then you want some newlywed portraits after that, so if you can give about an hour and a half for that period before you get to reception, that would be perfect. That's more than enough time, just in case. Okay. And then of course you need to know when the first dance is going to be, father and bride dance, if there's going to be one. You want to know if there's any special dance-offs happening, you know, because you need to be prepared for that sort of thing. So literally, the more information you can get, the more data you've got. Then it might not all go to plan. You might need to chuck something out to fit in something else if there's been a delay, but it means you can keep on track. You can try and keep the bride on track as much as possible, and the more organised you are, the easier it is. Okay. You also want to make a list of what you're going to take for that wedding. So every wedding is slightly different. So some weddings I'll take some extra equipment. So for example, I'll sometimes get clients who want to have smoke bombs. Okay, for example. or confetti cannons, okay, or other unique things like flares and also there's a vast number of things that you can add to a wedding at additional costs and things like that. It's always worth actually exploring what they like, what they don't like, to understand how you can tailor it to each individual client, okay, and it just makes the day run a lot more smoother. That is my basics form of what I do. There are so many other areas on there, so of course by all means drop a comment and I'll try and answer them for yourself. Do make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell to notify of other videos. I try and put out a video once every week, sorry, subject to how busy I am at the time. At the moment, during COVID, it's not that busy, so I can get quite a few out there for yourself, okay?